And this is my internship report. I went to Suva, Fiji for my internship, and I had incredible experiences there helping people as a humanitarian project and also as an internship. I found the internship because I asked around. I asked everyone that I met if they had any ideas for my internship. And I knew it had to be family related, but I knew that there was a lot of leeway in that sense with the internship, and so I just asked around. And I've always wanted to do a humanitarian trip, and so that was one of the things that I was looking for in an internship if possible. And I just happened to be at a church activity, got to talking to a woman whose daughter went to Fiji with the same nonprofit organization, Help International, and it just got the ball rolling, and I got the internship approved, and it was an incredible experience. So my biggest piece of advice with finding an internship is just asking and talking to everyone you know, and just making contacts and asking lots of questions, because asking questions is really what gets you where you want to go. Responsibilities of my internship were mainly to teach families about finances. So I talked to parents about their finances, and I went around Fiji with a partnership company called the South Pacific Business Development, and I talked to parents and surveyed them to see what they already know about finances and what they wanted to learn more about with finances. And then I visited the villages and taught parents about financial literacy. So a lot of the times I taught them about making goals, financial goals, and how to reach those goals, and how to budget, how to write in a financial diary, as they called it, which is just basically balancing a checkbook. So they were really, really basic things that I taught them how to do, but they were things that they've never heard of before. So it was really rewarding, and it was really exciting to see the women and the parents and even the kids get excited about bettering their lives by bettering the way that they do their finances. So benefits, there were lots and lots of benefits. So Fiji was technically the site overall. I benefited the nonprofit organization Help International by coming in and picking up where they left off last year with the financial literacy programs. But really I benefited the company that we worked with in Fiji that's based in Fiji, called the South Pacific Business Development, because I was able to help teach parents about finances and improve the finances of families. And so with that, I was able to help parents learn to save for their kids' education and learn to spend properly so that they could have better homes, nutrition, and education for their children. I taught one group of parents where the dad wanted to improve his home so that his kids could live in a better environment, especially since he was in a really small village with really nothing. Their homes were made of tin, and it just was a really difficult thing to see, knowing that these kids were growing up there. But he really wanted to improve his children's home, and so he said that he needed $2,000 to make the big changes on his home. So I helped him do the math, and within his time frame that he wanted to have the house redone, he only needed to save $4 a week. And so that really helped him to gain confidence that he really could improve the life of his family. The picture here is a picture of a business that a woman set up, and she runs this little store, and these are the things that are in her store that she sells to people. And it was really fun to talk to her, the owner, about how she could use the money that she was making to better her children's education. Personal benefits. First of all, I was able to go to Fiji, and so that was really cool. And I was able to learn about cultural differences, and they have a rich culture, and it's really fun to learn about different cultures. It was also a benefit to help others who need it. They are very humble, and they're willing to accept help, but they also don't know where to find it a lot of times because of different circumstances. So being able to help the people was a really rewarding thing for me. It was really fun to watch others succeed, like that man I just talked about, with being able to add on to his house, and they were so excited when they learned that their financial goals really could be met, and that was really exciting for me. I was able to learn more about finances. Even though I taught a lot of basics, I was able to research a lot and learn more in-depth information concerning family finances, and so that I could answer all the questions that might be brought up, and it was really rewarding for me. I also learned more about communicating. It's sometimes hard to communicate with a whole bunch of people that speak little English or have English as a second language, but I was able to learn more about how to communicate with those people, in addition to just learning how to communicate to people in general, like how to be more friendly and more open and just seem more inviting and that kind of thing. Lots of nonverbal communication skills were learned. Another benefit was seeing firsthand how classes I took apply to the real world. I knew that money management was important, but I never realized that I would be able to go to another place in the world and teach others about its importance. And it really helped me learn the importance, because these people had never heard of these ideas of budgeting and saving, but teaching them about it was really rewarding. The connections are all money management skills pretty much, and how they relate to the family. I learned a lot about how if money management is not done properly, it can be really difficult to have a really good family life. And there are a lot of reasons for that, but a lot of it has to do with if parents don't do their finances in a really efficient way, sometimes it's just really hard, and they have to work all the time to make more money, but then they're not home for their kids and things like that. And then if they spend their money on foolish things like alcohol was a big problem in Fiji, then they're working, or they lose their jobs, or things like that happen, and they can't pay for their children. And so teaching them about money management skills is a gateway to helping them have a really good family life. And so that was the biggest connection with my internship and family studies. This is me with a whole bunch of the women that I was able to teach on a particular day. These women have little to their name, but they are wonderful people, and it was really rewarding to watch them figure out that their financial goals can be set and made, and it was really fun to teach them that they can, in fact, provide the things that they want for their children. Family is number one for them, and so it was really fun to watch them get excited about their futures. I would absolutely recommend this internship. If you want to do any kind of project, really, you can contact Help International and do it internationally. So I created this project myself, but there are opportunities for other projects like parent support groups and other things like that. And there are projects that can be done in Belize and Peru, Fiji, India, Thailand, and Africa. So there are other places that you can go if you're interested in traveling abroad and doing an internship, and it is one of the best experiences I've ever had in my life. So also feel free to call me if you would like to learn more about this internship, because it was one of the best things ever in my life. So thank you for listening, and good luck on your internships.